So because the Olympics are starting soon, I wanted to look at some of Australia's greatest Olympic moments, and one of them was this, the men's 4x100 metres freestyle relay at the Sydney Olympics. I kind of remember this. I remember Ian Thorpe being like this worldwide superstar swimmer. I think he was part of this one. And yeah, tell me what your favourite Australian Olympic moment is. I know there's been a lot in swimming, a lot in other sports. Obviously in the Winter Olympics we've seen the speed skating one with Stephen Bradbury, like one of the best gold medals I've ever seen. But tell me if you remember this one. Tell me what your favourite, most memorable Olympic moment is. I guess this will be one of them because it was also in Australia at the Sydney Olympics. But yeah, tell me any more, but let's enjoy this one.
It's an event America has won at every Olympics.
Michael Klim going first for Australia.
I never actually knew America had just dominated this before then. Kind of like that sailing video that I watched recently where America had always won and Australia just came in the late 80s and won it. But interesting background and context to this
Sweden
one.
in 1, Brazil in 2, Germany in 3, the USA in 4, Irvin, Walker, Lizak, Gary Hall Jr., Australia in 5, Italy 6, Russia in 7, France in 8. And Michael Klim is going out hard. Michael Klim, the early leader, is out by about half a body length already. Irvin trying to go with him, the American speedster, as they come down to complete the opening 50.
He is on world record pace, 22.83. World record pace is 22.33. Michael Klim is going for it.
You want a message? Here's one. Michael Klim still in front. The margin half a body length. The Americans back in second place. Irvin would be second. Coming on, Italy would be third. But look at Michael Klim powering down to the wall.
Dominating from the beginning.
In next for the Australians. Check that time. 48.18.
Good job.
Michael Klim has just broken the world record. 48.18. The world record was 48.21. What a magnificent start for the Australians.
Feel that buzz. Feidler taking advantage of it, being challenged now by Walker. Walker almost on terms with Feidler. This is going to be one heck of a race. Walker and Feidler, they separated from the pack. Coming on, the Italians. They'll be back in third place, with the race in the centre of the pool. Lanes 4 and 5.
Feidler's digging deep. He's a strong finisher. He's bringing in the legs. He is going after these Americans. He wants them. He wants to eat them for dinner.
Feidler.
He wants to eat them for dinner.
Very strongly.
Came back, ended very well there.
With a clear margin.
Smashing the world record.
The American got a good start. Pulls up to his shoulder. It's Callis and Lizak. And they've cleared away from the remainder across in lane 1. Olin of Sweden would be third. But the American and the Australian matching strokes down the pool.
Americans got a little bit of a lead there as well.
Now they're getting down to the business end of this relay. It's going to be difficult for the Australians if they don't go in with the lead here. Ian Thorpe will be up against Gary Hall Jr., who is a very fast 48-second swimmer.
Look at Russia coming on.
The Americans actually getting a little bit of a lead here.
Michael Klim is still smoking behind the blocks.
Well, but the Aussies coming back again.
Final change, Callis and Lizak.
Isn't that crowd?
Still in front, about a stroke in it. In they go, Ian Thorpe. Listen to that roar. This should be something. Gary Hall Jr., the extrovert, and Ian Thorpe battling it out down the pool. Narrow margin for the Australians, but look at Hall's.
Listen to the noise.
Well, we know that Ian Thorpe is not going to go out as fast as Gary Hall, but he's got to come over the top of him if he's going to win this race.
The Americans actually taking quite a lead there.
Final 50. Crawl is in front. What can the champ muster? A gold medalist earlier tonight. Now he's digging deep. The crowd is roaring. Their hero is coming on. Will it be a fairy tale? Thorpe is coming out after Hall. They're matching strokes now. Thorpe on terms with Hall. They've got about 15 metres to swim. Thorpe is overhauling him. Hall and Thorpe. Thorpe's in front. Thorpe and Hall. Thorpe goes in.
New world record as well.
The Australians have just broken the American stranglehold on this race. The roof is lifting off this stadium.
Yeah, I wasn't going for a personal best or anything. I just wanted to get the guys a pretty good lead. And then I knew that all the guys would have done the job, and they did. And it's just the best feeling I've ever had.
That was such an amazing comeback, especially by Thorpe on the last leg.
Back in the racing next 3 days.
Chris, you've been in the relay teams for so long. Can you believe this has finally happened? No, listen, 2 Olympics ago, I think we got about 7th, and ever since then we've been slowly improving. To be honest, I didn't know if we'd get to this level before I retired, so I'm pretty happy at the moment.
Ashley, I said, did you feel like you're an Olympian this morning, but now you've got a gold medal?
1 Olympics, 1 gold medal. I can't complain. I think the guys, and a world record, the guys from the races are their lives, and I'm just happy to be a part of this. This is unreal.
Where did you dredge that up from in the last couple of seconds in that race?
Well, I knew that Gary Hall was in front, and this is Australia, and I know when you race in front of Australians, you don't let them down. I wasn't going to let the rest of the team down. That team effort was something special, and I'm really glad that I was part of it. And it's such an honour to represent this country.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the Australian public. They've been really supportive the last couple of weeks. So it's part of their, it's their gold medal as well. So
that was magnificent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey man, that was like awesome. Not just the fact they got the world record and won the gold medal, it's just the way they won it as well. Like, it was like back and forth. Australia had that big lead to start with. Australia came back. Australia had that big lead. Then America came back, and like really until that last leg back, was it 50? They say the 50 meters, yeah, 100 meters, so 50 meters. That last 50 meters when Thorpe just like powered through, the crowd were like, the noise must have been so insane. Like just listening to it through those earphones was loud enough, but actually being in that arena, it must have been such a crazy atmosphere. And like, I'm sure Thorpe would have been concentrating and fully locked in, but I'm sure he could feel that like noise, and it just really looked like it pushed him right over the edge. So tell me if you remember that one. Tell me if you remember how you felt watching it. How exciting was it? Were you even in that arena? And tell me like your favourite Australian Olympic moment ever. Thanks.